Hey Dexter, you okay?
How is he alive? How is Afton still alive?
As most people do, I've got hyperfixations. However, some of those hyperfixations turned into a bit of an obsession, according to my friends and family. Let's talk about some of them. The first one, as shown in the intro, FNAF, which stands for Fried Rice at Eddie's. Five Nights at Freddy's. I'd like to point out, in a way, it was my mom who started my obsession. We were at the Scholastic Book Fair when I was trying to find a book. This was the usual issue that my mom would face at a bookshop. I would spend half an hour to an hour looking at different books, trying to figure out which one I would want. Eventually, she found Five Nights at Freddy's, The Silver Eyes. Hey Dexter, what about this one? You might like it. Okay. So, she bought it, not knowing this would send me down a spiral for the next, 5th grade was 2019, 5 years of my life. I got so invested into the lore. I would be listening to music, watching game theory, watching other people play the game. Look, I was a scared little child. Give me a break. And when the movie came out, you bet your money I was there opening weekend to see it with my friends. So yeah, I'm still trying to connect all the dots in the lore because I feel like Scott Cawthon and Steel Wool left a lot of loose threads for us to connect. The next obsession would be Minecraft. Minecraft and I are the same age, so we've been buddies for a while. I remember playing creative in my brother's world, and he built me this huge golden house with sky bridges that went everywhere, while he ran a hotel across the world. And then I tried survival for the first time, and died again. So I stayed with creative for a while. Now I like to play survival and hardcore nowadays, but I don't play as much as I used to. I constantly go through what people call the 2-week Minecraft phase. But it's actually nice to just play a little and feel reminiscent of the memories of playing as a kid. Next up is Pokemon. Do you know how many times I have tried a Pokemon Nuzlocke? If you don't know the rules of a Pokemon Nuzlocke, you can only catch the first Pokemon you meet on each route. You have to name your Pokemon to get more attached to them, and if it faints, it's dead. I do my best to level up my Pokemon, and then next thing I know, my strongest is taken out, and the rest are completely obliterated. I'm just sitting there like, everyone's dead. But in all seriousness, Pokemon is another thing that I love. I really want to go to the Pokemon World's Championship one day. Maybe it can be a future video. Who knows? I also have a decent collection of Pokemon cards. 478. Of course, my favorites are Garchomp, Mimikyu, and Psyduck. I also started watching Pokemon New Horizons, and oh my gosh, I don't know how many times I've been sitting in bed and been so invested. A freaking black Rayquaza, are you serious? The next one is Doctor Who. Do you know how many times I've imagined the TARDIS crashing into my yard and I just hop right in and explore the universe? But then I think about the fact that most of the companions in Doctor Who die, and no, I'm not for that. But I think my favorite doctors are David Tennant and Matt Smith, and my favorite companions are probably Donna Noble and Amy and Rory. I even went as the 11th Doctor for Halloween in middle school, but nobody knew who the Doctor Who was, so they thought I was just some weird kid. Okay, and what are you? Muzaki Butsuji from Demon Slayer or Michael Jackson? Either way, it's a white suit, white fedora, and white gloves. Who's the nerd now? Still you?